I'm smoking on platinum. Got my eye on the prize, so I don't do distractions. I'm coming back.
Next topic, we have an interesting one. So it's been a lot of Russell Westbrook drama in the media, because Stephen A. got on him for having a triple-double. What was it? It was 35, I think, 21 assists and 15 rebounds, something like that.
It's crazy.
I think they won that game. Yeah, they won that game. But Stephen A. was saying, Westbrook, we know he can put up the numbers, but will he ever get a ring? This is basically what he said. And Westbrook basically responded and said he's a champion of life. He made out the streets of Cali and been succeeding all his life to even get to the NBA. So he sees himself as a community champion and whatnot. Which brings us to a question. Is Westbrook a top 10 point guard of all time? I think I should go first now, because Westbrook played with us. OKC, really loved him. 11 seasons with us. I think he is top 10, and I think it's pretty easily. Pretty easily, in my opinion. Let me give you my 10 right here. Got Magic Johnson at the 1 right now. Curry at the 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Curry becomes the greatest point guard of all time. Isaiah Thomas at the 3 from the Pistons. Oscar Robertson 4. John Stockton 5.
Right.
Chris Paul 6. Steve Nash 7. Westbrook 8. Jerry West 9. Jason Kidd 10. See,
that's tough.
I was debating Westbrook over Nash, but Nash has won a lot more than Westbrook, and he has 2 MVPs. Now, Jerry West is below him. He played in a different era, of course, not a lot of talented players back then. But he was a very talented player for his skill position. People call him the logo, of course, NBA logo. But he's, I think he's 1-9 in the finals. That's bad. I know Westbrook's only 0-1 in the finals, but 1-9, you have a 50% chance of winning every time, and you're losing the majority of the time.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
I know it was the all-time Celtics he was facing most of the time, but still.
You got to pull out with one of them.
Jason Kidd at 10. I got him at 10. I've seen people put him over Westbrook, but I think at the end of Westbrook's career, he'll be touted possibly top 5 if he gets a ring, even if it's just if he has a minimum role in the ring. I feel like he'll be top 5 touted point guard if he gets a ring. No, Jason Kidd, people compared him to Westbrook a lot because of triple doubles. But Russell Westbrook took that up a notch, of course. He averaged a triple double 3 times in his career. About to be 4 times this year, possibly. I think it will be 4 times. I can read you a little bit of stats. Ever since 2014, he's led the league in triple doubles each year. In free throws, 10 seasons in the top 20. Points per game, 9 seasons in the top 20. Assists, 12 seasons in the top 20. Then awards, got the 2016-17 MVP. They made it to 1 finals. He's not touted as a great winner. I understand that. But at least he's been there more than other people like John Stockton. He never went. I don't think Steve Nash ever went either. No, he didn't. He didn't go at all, actually. I remember that. So those are some point guards who I actually have him behind, because John Stockton's assists are just way, way off the charts. I don't think his assist record's getting touched. Then Steve Nash, the 2 MVPs, like I said, I feel like that warrants him over Westbrook and the winning. But Westbrook has ultimately changed the way we view triple doubles, of course, in my opinion, because of how easily he gets them. Back in 2014, he led the league in triple doubles with only 11, and he's now has 164 career triple doubles, which is second. I'm pretty sure behind Magic.
Right.
First with like 200, and I'm betting he breaks that record by the end of his career.
Oh, there's no doubt.
In my opinion,
no doubt.
This season he only has 18 triple doubles, but first in the NBA, of course, this year. And then the year he won MVP, he got 42 triple doubles out of 82 games. That's insane to think about.
That is tough.
So
that is tough.
I got him at 8. Like I said, I feel like he could go down as top 5 greatest point guards if he got a ring, even if it was a minimal role in the ring. But that's how I feel about my boy Westbrook.
Westbrook, I really do like Westbrook. Probably one of the most dominant point guards I've ever seen.
Probably the most athletic point guard.
Well, consistent. The most consistent dominant point guard that I've ever seen. And with crazy athleticism. But he's not top 10. He's 11. He's 11. He's not top 10. I'm going to name 10 people in no particular order that I just think is top 10 automatically. And it's just he's just not there yet. Not just yet. Magic, of course. Oscar, of course. Steph, of course. Isaiah Thomas. John Stockton, of course. What's that, like 5? Steve Nash. Jason Kidd. Gary Payton. Chris Paul. And Chris Paul. Gary Payton, you can't not say you want to put Gary Payton in your top 10.
And who's your 10?
And Chris Paul.
Magic, Curry, Isaiah Thomas, Oscar, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Jason Kidd.
And you say Steph?
You said Jerry West. At 10?
Jerry West. No, I only said 9.
Yeah.
What was the 9? Oh, no, that is 9. Maybe he is. Maybe he is top 10 because I don't see nobody who he's better than right here. I don't see nobody who he's better than. He's better than Walt Frazier. He's better than Bob Cousy. Okay, he's top 10. But who you have at like 7?
8.
Yeah, man.
I said he could be top 5 though. He
can be top 5.
Oscar's spot.
He could be.
Because he's breaking all of Oscar's triple-double records.
He's breaking them, yeah, for sure. But this is what I'm going to say. I will say, out of the people I've named, I'll say that he's better than Gary Payton. But it's not far. It's not far. But he's better than Gary Payton.
It should be.
He's better than Steve Nash. I think he's better than Steve Nash. He's better than Isaiah Thomas.
He's better than Isaiah Thomas.
He's better than Isaiah Thomas. I think he's better than Isaiah Thomas.
Who revolutionized basketball, had to change the way they played.
I think so.
Has 2 rings, 1 Finals MVP. Beat the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers. Yeah, Kareem was older, but still, the Showtime Lakers.
Russ
probably the greatest Pistons player of all time.
I'm taking Russ just a little bit over Zay. Just
These
because of how the
Larry
game
Bird
was played.
Celtics.
Just because of how the games were played. Isaiah Thomas, yeah, they was rough and all that stuff, but he averaged in his career 19 points, 9 assists, and and just about 2 steals. Russ, 23, 7, 8, and just about, you could say, 2 steals. So if we're looking at the stats, Russell Westbrook is better, not by a lot, but is better by far. Actually, not by a lot, by far. He's better, but just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. Isaiah Thomas has like a slightly better field goal percentage than him, but Russ shoots better from 3 than him by 1% though, but it's still better. But
It was the
I say he's
90s.
better.
They didn't really, or 80s. They didn't really shoot, right? If Larry Bird played in today's era, he'd probably be top 3 greatest shooter all time.
You don't think he's top 3 shooter?
I mean, I think it's Curry, Clay, Ray Allen.
I think Larry's beating Ray Allen in the 3-point contest.
Oh my goodness.
I think Larry's beating Ray Allen in the 3-point contest. But that's story for another time. He's better than I say he's better than Gary, Isaiah Thomas, and Steve Nash. But that's about it. I don't think he's better than Chris Paul.
So you had him almost out the top 10 to put him better than 3 players, which put him at 7 actually.
You see, it's close, bro. Because it's not far between.
You don't have
players. It's not far
Isaiah
between
Thomas, not better than West. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, it's close. It's close.
Has 2 rings. Does that not matter?
Because it's just like,
what is he?
if
2 for 3 in the
taking
finals?
rings out, if we're taking rings out, and we're talking about stats. We're talking about stats. Westbrook top 5. We're talking stats.
Yeah.
But impact. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what I was saying. If we're talking about impact on the team, you could say. You can say whatever you want about Westbrook, that he's a ball hog, this, and that. I think he's a great leader. I just don't think his teammates got that dog in them, besides Bradley Beal. Like, in my opinion, I think Russell Westbrook and Jimmy Butler would play great next to each other, just because they both got that dog in them. I'm not saying that as a Heat fan. I'm saying that as a basketball fan. They both got that dog in them.
They got the dog in them, but they don't got the play style for each other.
You could say that. I feel like that's something that they can make work, whatever system that they're in. I feel like that's something that they can make it work. If you surround them with shooters everywhere, like literally at every position, then they could be all right. They'd be straight playing together. But yeah. Then since I thought I named him, I didn't. But he's top 10. He's top 10. But the people that I said he's better than is not far. Like, it's just like right here.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.